I have a few people who wanted to see those magnets on the closet doors that the guys put on. So I will show those here in a little bit. Deb, do you know where they got them?
No, I didn't know they made a thing like that.
I didn't either. I thought they...
I'm assuming like just hardware store.
Okay. She said she assumes the hardware store. We thought the only kind you could get were those ones that are clicky. You know what I'm talking about. They ball latch, something like that. But these are so nice. There's no sound to them, and then the magnets hold them shut.
These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. These dreams that sleep when it's cold out.
I will show that a little bit later. We're going to run to Deb's brother's for a little bit, and then come back and I haven't shown you. The vanity is in, however, the new vanity, well, the old new vanity is in, but the sink's not in. The plumber has to come back next week to get all of that done. So I don't know if I will show you all of it, but I want to pick out a mirror for above it. So I might do that.
Your mood is like a circus wheel. You're changing all the time. Sometimes I can't help but feel that I'm wasting all of my time.
If I told you yet, but they should be really close to being done next week. I'm really excited about it. We're ready to get our closet comes, like I said, on Monday. We are ready to get our house put back together. They also got the light above the doorway here in the living room, but I don't want to share it because the door is not done. So I'm just going to do it all together. I'm so excited about showing that, the door and the light. This is what I did to create that look out of this palette. I just used some of the neutrals, like I used that one, this one, and that one, I think. The other day I used this one and this brush. I'll show you which brushes are really nice if you want. That's the one I used for eyeliner, and I just did a little bit in there. My words are hard today. And do that. This message, and for all of you who bought that pen for your eyebrows. So I put the powder on first, which is what that is. And then you take the pen. Here is an easy way to do it. The pen has got four little brushes. You lay it flat like this. Don't hold it like this. Lay it like this. Very light hand. Lay it flat. Do 4 hair strokes at a time. To clean that up, I just take a spoolie and do that. And then I shape them again. They're not even yet. Now I found this. This is I just got this. This is a shadow primer and color corrector pencil. However, I use it right here. I have this dark spot under my eyebrow. And I also clean up anything with that under my eyebrow. My driver's here to pick me up. I'm coming, honey. All right, so let me show you the difference between both of the latches. This is one of those ball latch things. Those, which I need to loosen. I need to adjust because it's flipping the door too hard. It shouldn't do that. See how it does that? So let me show you the other one, but that's what that one looks like. The new ones they put on, that is what it looks like in the frame. And then that is the top of the door. They are so nice. And then they stay shut. I love them. And like Deb said, you can get them at a hardware store. This chandelier here in the bathroom, I wanted to pick out the mirror for here. And it was a little bit on the janky side. It was a little crooked, so I should have recorded it, but we took this bottom off and then Deb used the pliers and kind of straightened it all out, so it's 99% better. Now we are replacing these. So you can get these at the hardware store. You can get them on Amazon. And then what she's doing is putting
I put it
up.
on upside down. Then I make a mark where you can see where it needs cut.
And then I will just cut this with a knife. If your chandeliers are like those are all broken, these are such an easy fix. I also need to get some more crystals for those. Some of them are missing and I don't like the ones that are on. I got this one I think I got it in an auction. These are the mirrors I have for the bathroom. And I was thinking that was too small. I was thinking about that huge one back there. Whoa. I need to measure this, see if that one will work. My handy dandy tape measure and a ladder, so I can get things off the top shelf in here. This is 56.5 by, oops, stuck. 56.5 by, hold on here, hard to do with one hand, by 35. 56.5 by 35. I have skipped a couple of days, so I am going to read and see what Mrs. Elmer Jackson was doing 90 years ago today. Actually, I'm going to start with April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Today is the 4th. Wait, is that correct? Today's the 4th. So, April 2nd was a Thursday. Very cold and windy and dark day. It snowed some. I made out my report cards and finished crocheting my collar. She finished it. I love that. April 3rd, no expenses. April 3rd, 1936. It was a Friday. It snowed and blustery all day. We went to town in the evening and I went to Aunt Emma's and I went home and done my shopping. We got home. And I went and done my shopping. We got home about 11. Aunt Emma gave me a gold necklace with a small diamond. She sold 15 dozen eggs for $2.40. She bought Post brand for 13 cents and tobacco for 50 cents for a total of 63 cents. And then on April 4th, 1936, that was a Saturday. It was cold and windy, sunshine some, it snowed and rained a little. Oh my word, there's a lot of expenses today. Hold on. It blew in the evening and was raining around 10 o'clock. Okay, here are the expenses. Bread man, 60 cents. Easter basket, 50 cents. Oranges, 10 cents. Cauliflower, 20 cents. Jelly, 10 cents. Bananas, 12 cents. Lettuce, 5 cents. Radishes, 5 cents. Rhubarb, 10 cents. A crochet book for 10 cents. Candy, 20 cents. Sandwich and Coca-Cola, 15 cents. Dish something, 25 cents. More Coca-Cola for 80 cents. 5 gallons of gas, $1. Post brand, 20 cents. That was a total of $2.70. And then cherries, 15 cents, clementine, 25 cents, corn, 10 cents, and stockings for 69 cents. That was $1.19.